Today we're going to take a look at Final Fantasy II for Super Nintendo. This is not a review, this is an overview of the game that I purchased about a week and a half ago. And I'm going to go over some of the differences I noticed between this and Final Fantasy III that I also have for Super Nintendo, and just the overall gameplay feel and the quality of this particular game, this cartridge, not so much the gaming franchise in itself. So we're going to get the game going. This is the start of the game that I just purchased, and it's going through one. I have a USB to coax adapter, and the coax adapter to the Super Nintendo appears to have gotten some damage over the years. When the game first starts, the quality looks pretty good, and then as it goes on, it gets more of a static look. Yeah, I guess it's okay. It kind of reminds you of an old tube TV, but it's, I know it's the adapter. It's not the game. The game starts out really good, and when I hook up to the AV inputs on their TV, it looks clear. The colors are the way they should be. There's no static in them. What I do want to point out with Final Fantasy II and the Final Fantasy III as well, they always start off with these epic stories, and that's kind of what I like about them. That there's just like this saga, and they show you this video saga to begin with, and here's what happens, and then you're dropped in the middle of it. But in the beginning, it's a little confusing on this one because it looks like the good guys are being attacked, and then when they're back on the airship, you kind of get the sense that you're the good guy was the one doing the attacking, not being attacked, and so it's a little confusing, but it's kind of how Final Fantasy goes on some of their stuff. But one, what I do like, what's interesting is how Final Fantasy kind of merges this fantasy world with medieval times, almost. You got airships, and you got spells being cast, and you got castles, you got fortresses, you have, it's definitely a mixture of old with future. I noticed, other than the cartridge, it does play really good, but the quality you're going to be seeing on the screen isn't the best. Sometimes it comes in clear, and sometimes it goes out. But again, that is the adapter I have. It's not the game. So the game did come in. It is good quality. Two things I've noticed when comparing this with Final Fantasy III, that when you do battle scenes, you're actually on the other side of the screen. Final Fantasy III, you were on the left side of the screen, and this one you're on the right side. Not sure what the reason for the change on that, but it's definitely something I noticed, and it's just there. Another thing is this is my first time playing Final Fantasy II. I've never played it before. I've seen people play it, but I've never actually played it myself, and it's easy to pick up. It's not one of those games where you gotta flip through the manual to figure out how to do anything. It is a game where you are going to use the manual a lot because you want to know what each spell does, or you want to know where to go. You look at the maps. There's definitely when you talk to people, it's not like some newer games where you talk to someone and, oh, you heard the key phrase and now the door's open. No, you have to take the key phrase or the directions that they give you, and that's where you have to go. There's not like a saved database of, oh, here's who you talked to and here's what they said. You have to write it down, and sometimes it's important information. Oh, the secret passage is to the left of XYZ town, whatever. And if you don't remember that, you're going to spend hours playing the game and not being able to find anything. So it's definitely, you kind of want to have a little notebook beside you. Nothing. There's no copy and paste, and there's no saved log. But that's how old Super Nintendo games go, or any old game, so it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. But yeah, that's this game. And like I said, I'm not going to go too much through it, other than just giving an overview of the game itself and the gameplay of the particular cartridge that I got. And so far, both are in really good shape. The battle play, other than being on a separate side of the screen than in the other game, it's the same method. You select fight, you select item, You select who you want to use the item on. It's all the same. But that's pretty much it. Later on, I may try and record a little bit more as I go through some of the missions. This was just the beginning of the game. The movie clip playing and me going around exploring for a few moments. Nothing too deep into detail. No battle scene. There's a few battle scenes. I throw some battle scenes in, but there's not the story doesn't play out on camera. If you're interested in the game, you can go and purchase it. If you don't know, my other video I talk about, I do the unboxing of this game when I bought it off eBay, and I got it for $81, which I consider pretty good. It's not the best quality box, but it's everything. Everything's there. Box, manual, cartridge, map. So check that video out, and I'll try and get some more videos up of me unboxing games and doing a quick rundown of gameplay in the coming weeks and months. So keep a lookout for that. But if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in below. And check back next time for some more interesting and fun old school video games. I'm going to try and get some more stuff going. Thank you.